Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers for Friday, May 9, 2025 are here. In tomorrow's episode, fans can expect Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens, to grill Ned Quatermain, Waddy Kurth, Brooke Lynn Quatermain, Amanda Seton, and Harrison Chase, Josh Twickard, meet with Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn. Plus, Jen Sidwell, Carlo Rota, issues another proposition. Keep reading and let's talk about what is coming up in the next episode of the ABC soap opera. Jen Sidwell's proposition. In tomorrow's episode, expect Jordan Ashford, Tanisha Harper, and Sidwell to meet with Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard. In a preview clip, Sidwell laughs and then corrects Sonny, saying he's there to make a deal. The villain adds that it will be a deal that is mutually beneficial for them both. However, it doesn't look like Sonny is too pleased. Drew Kane's threat. Over at the hospital, Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson, will continue threatening Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr. Brad Cooper, Parry Shen, made a deal with Drew and is leaving town with a wad of cash. Meanwhile, Portia will try to convince Drew that she can't control Curtis Ashford, Dummel Turner. Drew really doesn't care and tells Portia that they've barely scratched the surface of what she can do. So it sounds like Drew doesn't plan on having Portia arrested, but is going to make her do his bidding. Ned Quatermain questioned. General Hospital spoilers for Friday, May 9 reveal that Lulu questions Ned. Now this has to do with Lois Cerullo, Reina Sofa, defending Giovanni Gio Palmieri, Giovanni Mazza, to Dantel Connery, Dominic Zamprogna. Lulu made a note to find out Lois' location during Gio's birth. Lulu probably assumes that Ned will remember where Lois was all those years ago. Ned might wonder what this has to do with though. Lois has maintained that she didn't even tell her husband about Brooke Lynn's teen pregnancy. So, will Lulu's questioning have Ned confronting Lois? Of course, it's also possible that Ned might have found out over the years and just never said anything to Lois. At the same time, this really isn't Lulu's story or her business. Fans will also see Sasha Gilmore Corbin, Sophia Matson, and Willow Tate Corinthos, Kathleen McMullen, have another tense encounter. Willow also confronts Curtis about the article. Back to Lulu, she tells Danny Morgan, Asher Antonizin, that they need to get a few things straight. Over with Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, he asks Dantel Connery, Dominic Zamprogna, if he's threatening to charge Danny with manslaughter. Plus, Brooke Lynn and Chase will meet with Alexis. Meanwhile, Tracy Quatermain, Jane Elliott, confronts Lois as Ned observes. Port Charles is on the verge of imploding in Friday's episode of General Hospital, as four major players find themselves cornered, exposed, and rapidly losing control. The May 9 spoiler preview promises emotional outbursts, dangerous secrets slipping through the cracks, and deeply personal consequences as Jason Morgan's quiet intensity finally snaps. Sonny Corinthos receives shocking intel that will change his strategy forever. Portia Robinson finds herself unable to maintain her polished composure under mounting scrutiny, and Ned Quatermain is interrogated by a suspicious family who refuses to accept his sudden loyalty shift without answers. Friday's episode won't just move stories forward, it threatens to blow them wide open. After weeks of internal restraint, Jason Morgan is finally pushed past his limit. While he's remained unnervingly silent about the details surrounding his mysterious return and hidden agenda, Jason's patience hits a breaking point when he discovers that someone has been watching him closely. Spoilers indicate that he gets wind of a leaked surveillance photo connecting him to Pikeman, a photo that Dante or Anna may confront him with. While Jason has made peace with being distrusted, the betrayal of someone inside his shrinking circle finally ignites a furious outburst, the kind fans haven't seen since his early post-T days. This is personal. Jason's rage doesn't explode outward in messy theatrics. it implodes with laser precision. He confronts someone head-on, possibly Dante, possibly even Anna, with a chilling line teased in spoilers. You want the truth? You better be ready for it. His fury isn't just about the photo. It's about being treated like a threat while working silently to neutralize one. Friday may mark the moment Jason stops playing defense and takes back control. Meanwhile, Sonny Corinthos is once again blindsided, but this time, the fallout may be irreversible. Already reeling from Sidwell's veiled threats and Drew's warpath, Sonny receives information that flips the board. Sources suggest he learns the true identity of Sidwell's handler, or perhaps even the real goal behind Pikeman's initial move into Port Charles. Whether the revelation comes from Brick Dex or a third-party source, the news stuns Sonny into rare silence. The spoiler teaser simply says, Sonny's world is turned upside down. After decades of controlling his empire through loyalty, violence, and reputation, Sonny may now realize that his instincts have failed him. The real question becomes, will he admit it to himself, or lash out at those closest? Meanwhile, Sonny's emotional instability has Nina deeply worried. She approaches Ava in Friday's episode, seeking clarity, but ends up uncovering far more than she bargained for. Ava may finally confess what she's been hiding about Valentine's financial alliances and Sidwell's role, leaving Nina spiraling. Once again caught between ex-lover and estranged husband, unsure whom she can trust. While the mob wars rage and secrets detonate at the Corinthos compound, another storm brews inside the hospital walls. Portia Robinson finds herself on the receiving end of a very pointed inquiry, possibly from Laura Collins or Curtis, or even Jordan, regarding her recent actions involving medical files, missing patient data, or her involvement in a possible cover-up related to Cyrus's brief hospitalization. Portia's carefully curated life is beginning to unravel, and her inability to control every moving piece finally leaves her squirming. Her integrity, her career, and her family's future hang in the balance. While she'll try to deflect, spoilers say her guilt is written across her face. Friday may begin the downfall of the carefully packaged version of Portia that she's clung to since marrying Curtis. And speaking of Curtis, he's expected to learn something that has him questioning his own judgment. Possibly a connection between Portia's recent actions and Trina's safety. Curtis's next move may determine whether his marriage survives May sweeps. Meanwhile, at the Quartermain estate, Ned is cornered by both Brooklyn and Olivia, who are no longer content with half-answers and smooth reassurances. Ever since Ned's convenient return to form, his true motivations have been murky. Is he protecting ELQ or hiding something? Did he strike a secret deal with Valentine? And why has he seemed strangely calm in the face of Drew's public accusations? Brooklyn is the first to push him. According to spoilers, she accuses him of choosing power over family, again, and this time, she won't be talked down with gentle distractions. Olivia, furious over Ned's continued deception, echoes her daughter's outrage. What aren't you telling us? She demands. Ned, backed into a verbal corner, may be forced to reveal more than he planned, including whether he's made a quiet alliance with a Casadine to preserve the Quartermain legacy at great cost. Elsewhere, Michael Corinthos and Willow Tate continue to process Drew's bombshell revelations and the damage it may do to the family name. Though not the main focus of Friday's hour, spoilers suggest a tender, albeit painful scene between the two, where Willow tries to remind Michael that strength doesn't mean silence. You don't have to carry it alone, she says. Her words may resonate far beyond the moment, especially as Michael teeters between following Drew into corporate battle or forging his own path in the wreckage. As the episode winds down, an unexpected voice makes contact, possibly Valentine, possibly an outsider, offering intel that ties several of Friday's major events together. The teaser for the final scene indicates a dangerous meeting is set in motion, suggesting either Jason, Anna, or even Sonny makes a move that alters the board going into next week. In a town where power shifts by the hour and loyalty is always conditional, Friday's General Hospital could be a pivotal turning point for multiple characters, blowing apart alliances, setting up feuds, and bringing long-buried resentments violently to the surface. With Jason reaching a boiling point, Sonny confronting a truth he isn't prepared for, Portia on the verge of professional implosion, and Ned facing the wrath of his own family, the emotional stakes are sky-high. This episode may not end with a gunshot or a shocking kiss, but it could quietly shatter the balance Port Charles has been clinging to for months. Everything changes May 9, and no one will be untouched. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news.